Hi Leo, welcome to Girl in the Sky Tarot. If you'd like a personal reading, you can go to girlintheskytarot@gmail.com. This is a general reading for Leos for the month of September 2018. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm continuing to shuffle and focus on your energy. We got the Queen of Cups just popped out, so this for some of you could be emotionally growing months as far as like your I want to say psychic emotional energy is happening for you, or many of you have been going through an emotional period of time, but you're growing from this. So this is a period of, like, if you've needed counseling about grief, or you've lost someone or something important to you, this is the month you're going to actually do that. Let's go ahead and lay out your let's lay out your spread, and then we're going to go through it card by card, and I will let the cards tell the story, okay? And I'll show you each one. All right, the Five of Cups energy. So this is the overall energy. I definitely, because we got the Queen of Cups jumped out earlier, and then we've got the Five of Cups, I think that some of you are definitely going through a grieving process. The Five of Cups is honoring your process. If there has been something you're grieving, whether it be something about yourself or an old way of thinking or an actual person, or some of you may have lost a pet, an animal that was very close to you, you're going to be honoring this process, and you're going to be doing this with courage. I feel a strong sense of you're ready for this healing, whatever this is. Now, representing you in the center, we have the moon. You might be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Okay, so this is a very emotionally in tune and intuitive card. So I think that because you've been going through all of this emotional healing, that you're drawn inward, and in return for going inward, you're actually going to be connecting better with people in your life, your relationships. I think that there's a saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but this is saying, yes, you can. That's not true. You can teach an old dog new tricks. You have to just have the right motivator, right? So many of you've had secrets, or not secrets, but things you've held personal, deep emotional feelings, patterns, but they're actually about to start moving through you in a way that those things you need to share with people, you're going to learn how to express those things. Like these things that you feel like, if you've ever stuffed your feelings down, you're about to open up and actually allow this healing to happen. Now, many of you have gone through a breakup. We've got the Ten of Swords upside down. So because it's upside down, you're releasing a broken heart. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, perhaps. And in the past, we've got the Tower upside down. So yeah, many of you went through a breakup, or you had a really stressful month of August, and I know it was and is your birthday as well for some of you this month. Oh, no, we're in Virgo. So yeah, I think in the past you've had the Tower, some changes for a lot of you. It's going to be like you've been uprooted, you've had to move houses, you got shaken up, you had to get a new car, your car broke down. If you're dealing with difficulties, or these are going to be released. Because we've got the Ten of Swords, there's going to be something new that came out of this. So whatever this disruption was that I'm seeing for some of you in your past, it was all for a purpose, and you're going to start understanding, or being grateful actually, for what this was. And in your near future, we've got the Ace of Swords, and this again could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. This is a new beginning, but you're slow to start. You're hesitating. You're not necessarily hesitating, but you're taking your time. You want to communicate with someone, and I feel like you've been putting it off, but you're actually going to have these conversations that are difficult conversations to have, but you're going to push forward, and you're going to learn a new way to communicate. So I feel some of you could be learning a new language. You could be studying psychology. You could be interested in the supernatural, paranormal, but I feel like there's a new language of sorts coming to you, and you're actually pursuing this. You're ready to grow in this area of learning to communicate more clearly, and you're going to be cutting things out of your life as well that are not serving you. You may be, it's like a weeding process. You're going to be getting rid of things that stand in the way of you growing. All right, and what we've got crowning you, this is beautiful. We've got the Two of Cups, which is love and romance, intimate, deep connections, trust, being able to share your innermost secrets with another person. The water energy is really strong for you this month, so you may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or perhaps you just have this energy about you this month, for the month of September. A lot of you are focused on your home life and your relationship, and this is a beautiful card. Could also represent marriage for some of you. What we have below is the Prince of Wands. Okay, this is definitely you showing up in your card. You see the line right there. And you are fire energy, so I think this is definitely you. You're holding your own. If your world has been flipped upside down by the Tower and the Ten of Cards, you're still feeling yourself, and you are still feeling yourself, but there have been some changes for the better that have caused you to, you're asking yourself, what am I projecting? What are other people seeing? I've been through these changes, but I'm not a different person. I'm just a person now with more information. You've learned some things. It's like you've been put through the fire, and it's been shaping you and molding you, and you're really coming into your own because of this process. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. You've had some choices to make. You could be making decisions about money, your future, and the future of others, a foundation for family, as well as waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that money to multiply, and you're walking the path in a slow, methodical way. I feel like you're being very conservative and thoughtful about how you want things to go from this point on. If you're dealing with a home or money, foundation, you're trying to make smart choices right now. I want to go ahead and clarify that. What is the Two of Pentacles, speaking of, for Leo? You got the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, so this could be partnerships regarding money or love. Wow. Okay, this jumped out. Oh, we got the Moon again. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon. There could be something revealed to you soon pertaining to money. Or you may be revealing something to someone pertaining to money. This is about communicating. It's about communicating, again, a really strong feeling of opening up. All right, so now let's go to what is surrounding you. We've got the Five of Wands. This is bickering. This is not a huge fight, but I feel like you could be surrounded with people who are really, I hate to say this, but like bitchy or irritating you, or they're trying to one-up you. Somebody is challenging you. It could be funny. It could be like fun and games, but it could just be annoying. And I think that you're ready for the fight. Like you're like, come on, don't mess with me. But I mean, you're not a mean fighter. However, you're up for the fight, whether this be in jest or, you're just going to give it back to them. Let's go ahead and clarify that. What is this little energy we've got with the Five of Wands for Leo? Is this a fire sign? It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or another Leo. Okay, this for some of you is definitely involving a major change. We got the Tower and the Moon twice. So when I see a card clarified by another card, I definitely want to say that yes, for some of you, these could be relationships that have ended, or that have not necessarily ended, but been disrupted and totally changed the relationship with you and another person. So this is a major reveal because it's about the Moon. Some of you, this will not apply to everyone, but I'm definitely sensing that some of you have involved another person, or another person is being brought into your relationship. That won't apply to everyone, but there's going to be secrets coming out and it's going to be disruptive. And I feel like whatever this energy is going to, maybe that's what the bickering is about. Maybe there's some jealousy going on right now about you. And this person is letting it be known, you know. Let's go ahead and clarify that. What does the Tower mean for Leo? We've got the High Priestess in reverse. So again, there's some secrets. There is some hidden information that's about to be revealed to you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but it is going to change things. For instance, there might be a secret. It could involve money. Okay, there could be some money you have that you didn't know you had or you forgot about that is coming to you. It could be a secret such as that. Or it could be you're revealing secrets to someone because things have changed so much with you and so drastically. I feel like you're wanting to take that wisdom and you're going to share it with someone. So this wisdom that you know, this information that you have, you're going to share it with someone to change things for the better. Your hopes and fears, we got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So some of you have recently traveled or you've recently moved. This could also be a Aries, Sagittarius, or another Leo that you're dealing with. I think there's quick coming messages and there's very fast changes, or you're afraid of change. I think some of you are resisting change, like you know you need to change something. You know you've got to change your eating habits. In other words, you're eating unhealthily, for example. You know you've got to start watching what you're eating so you feel better, so you look better, so you lose weight, or some of you gain weight. You need to figure out how to balance what you're doing right now. And I feel like for many of you, this is definitely about your health, but you're slow to make these changes, but you are going to do it. You're going to learn how to, since we're using the eating healthy, you're going to learn what's best for you. And you're gathering that information, but you're doing it in a slow manner. So these may be small changes. So instead of having a hamburger for lunch today, I'm going to have a salad. And then I might have something unhealthy at dinner, but you know, you get what you get. In other words, I'm going to do these changes, but I'm going to do them in my own time. Okay. The overall outcome, we've got the Three of Cups, and it's in reverse. So many of you are stepping away from a sense of community, or perhaps you're stepping away from these people that have been really pushy or creating a lot of bickering for you, some unwanted arguments. You're stepping away from that and you're moving more into an emotional period where you care about getting your own inner life straightened out. Like you might be going to counseling, you might be going back to church, you might be creating new relationships with people that are more deep. You're no longer interested in shallow connections with people. So those people who've had relationships that were not very fulfilling, you're about to seek that. And let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Cups. What can Leo expect with the Three of Cups in reverse energy for their outcome? Those of you who have been grieving, I feel like you just stepped away from your support team to kind of look inward and do this on your own. We've got the Ace of Swords, new beginnings and new communication. I think a lot of you, you're getting a lot of double energy. We got the Ace of Swords twice, we've got the Moon card twice, and we've got the Tower twice. So because you went through this breakup or disruption, I'll just say disruption, it doesn't have to be a breakup, but it was something, it's already happened. It's something that you shook your world, okay? You're going to learn to communicate. You're going to learn better modes of communication. And for some of you, I really feel like there's some counseling. Let's go ahead and clarify that. What is the Ace of Swords? I want to know this. Ace of Swords, Moon, and Tower energy. New beginnings. All right, we've got the Two of Swords upside down. So you're going to be making a decision. We got the Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. This is definitely involving a relationship for some of you. We've got the Two of Pentacles concerning, dealing with material things. We got this dealing with communication and thought processes. So there are some decisions that you're going to have to be making, but it definitely involves another person. Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. All right, we've got Temperance. Yeah, balance. So the twos can also mean balance. You've got a lot of balancing you need to do. This is in your emotional life, your thought processes, as well as, okay, Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and Two of Pentacles. All right, you've got to balance your money. You've got to balance all of these things that are going on with you right now. You need to allow a space for the healing to begin. And we've got these positive angels, and even in the Temperance card, you see she's got 2 cups and she's weighing things out. So this is definitely a balancing act. And for most of you, I feel like this is going to be growth in relationships, a focus on relationships for the month of September and growth. So that's a beautiful reading, Leo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also would like you to know that I am available to do private readings. Go to girlintheskytarot@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to connect with you. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you.